sheets on the floorboards, coffee in my hand, pixels on a dashboard, but it still feels like the land. Every hill and river on this little screen reminds me of a builder of every real thing. Before we hit that mud, we praise your name. Jesus, you're the reason that we play this game. Every climb, every slip, every wild ride through, headaches rolling now just to honor you. You're greater than these mountains that we crawl up under. Snowrunner and a savior, full of power bound. Chat starting to gather, friend by friend comes in. We laugh about the rollovers, we talk about our wins. But even in the wreckage, you're steady through it all. You pick us up from ditches every time we fall. Before we hit that mud, we praise your name. Jesus, you're the reason that we play this game. Every climb, every slip, every wild ride through, my headache's rolling now just to honor you. You're greater than these mountains that we crawl up under. Snowrunner and a savior, full of power and wonder. Before we hit that mud, we praise your name. Jesus, you're the reason that we play this game. Every climb, every slip, every wild ride through, a headache's rolling now just to honor you. You're greater than these mountains that we crawl up under. Snowrunner and a savior, full of power and wonder.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Snowrunner on my solo playthrough. Tonight we're going to start out by tackling my nemesis, the mission that caused me so much grief at the end of the region reversal one the other day. Cellular trouble, where we have to deliver the Curtainside Scout trailer, 2 cements, and 1 wooden plank. Which is why we are in the International HX 520 HX. We are going to take this, we're going to go up, pick up our cement right over here. Then we're going to come back this way around, shoot back down here to the sawmill, grab our medium planks that I already have sitting there, and then we are going to shoot up to the railroad tracks. Mike, how you doing? Busy at work at Kroger DC around Roanoke. Nice. Then we will come up to the railroad tracks, follow railroad tracks to here, hit the fuel station. We're coming this way around this time. We're going to come down here, take this route, or turn left here at the sideboard trailer, follow the road around, cross over that bridge, cross over this bridge, and up. We are not, I repeat, not driving around this mess because we don't need to. I don't know why I did that the last time. I was not thinking clearly. Clearly, I was not thinking clearly. But, that said, let's get the show on the road. And at some point, we will have to get fuel. But I should have a fuel truck over here that I can top off with. Steve mentioned you might be interested in doing belt. Yeah, we're gonna, the first and third Mondays of the month is going to be our mod map Mondays. And the first mod map that we do will be Belmont Glades. And again, followed up after that, there will be, thank you Mike, there will be a playthrough of the Chile map that JL put together because I did tell him that I would do his map. And I am not going to go back on my word. I don't care what other people think of the young man. He's been square with me so far. I'm not going to give him a reason not to be. And I'm not going to start out by telling him I'll do something and then not do it. So, some people may not like it. Some people may be just fine with it. I don't know. But those will be the first two maps to get done. And then there is room for suggestions. Self-promotion suggestions and otherwise. Just throw it in the Snowrunner chat if there's any particular maps you would like to see. Your own or somebody else's. Doesn't matter. And we will put together a list. Ah, come on, I was on the brake too. The brakes on these trucks stink. Hey, Steve. What do you mean, Mike? Me forget to turn off all-wheel drive when I don't need it? You act like I drive down the paved road with all-wheel drive on all the time. Okay, cement. 2, please. Got right up to their doorstep. Yeah, one of those goes to the factory floor, one goes to the upstairs offices. Where's my fuel truck parked at? All the way over there. So we'll bring it down. It can meet me at the intersection here. You know, David had quite the stream going today. I popped in there lurking while I was working. I just plugged my phone into the charger on top of my toolbox and let it play and peek over every so often when I get a chance. Which isn't very often, but at least people can get some watch time hours out of it. Get in there, throw the like in there, let them know I'm present but not available. Alright, let's go get our fuel truck, which is where's he at? Paystar. Got quite the storm happening. Okay, let's give her a slight repair. It's only 7 points of damage, but that's 7 points more than we like. Maintenance frame add-on to the HX. Off to the sawmill. I knew the little guy was going to get ripped out of the ground. But we had to get it out of the way. That's right. Tuesday night we played. Today, we're back to serious mode. right. Okay. I mean, I'm catching what you're putting down. Oh, come on. That was not a damage-worthy bump. Totally uncalled. Don't want me to jump into Belmont until the updates for console come out. Playable now for those, but only PC version has missions. Okay. Well, again, it's going to be the first and third Mondays, so that's still a couple of weeks away. Ooh, you see that? That stump tried to get me. Be the first Monday in March. Storehouse. I could swear that I thought I had a medium plank in there. I guess not. So we gotta go over here and craft our medium planks, and then we can go over here and medium planks. Load those up. So yeah, it'll be like 2 weeks from Monday. All right, sounds good. Why is my HX just struggling today? I mean, it is just struggling bad. All right, come on. Wow, this thing is unbelievable today. Trailer trying to drag me under. I'm up against that tree. Come on, get off the tree. There you go. Come on. HX is just struggling every step of the way today. It's like it's begging me to switch it out. Sheesh. Now we're cooking. This is a very good way to get back and forth across the map. Now there is the shortcut up through there to the fuel station, but you're better off to do that than something not pulling a trailer. Because you got to be real careful about going up the hill. straddle it perfect. Okay, 6 a.m. Let's plot our route. Want to go this way. We want to take the top. It's got that one shaky turn right here, but once we pass that, that's great. And you avoid this off-camber mess here. We're crossing there. Cross there. This way. This way. This way. And in. Fuel. Then I'll just have to get the trailer there. I'm not sure that I necessarily have the best tires for this truck on here. That might be its problem, is the tires. Got some rough mud. Gotta go. Say hi again later. Alright, we'll talk to you later, Mike. Okay, here's the tight corner. See, now does somebody want to explain to me what I was thinking taking that other route the other day? Must have been out of my mind. I wasn't in the cognac, so it wasn't that. Can't be Stella's fault. She wouldn't lead me astray. You like difficult routes. Yeah, well. And it was a route I hadn't taken before, so there's that. Always hunting for shortcuts. Yeah, and sometimes they tend to take a little bit longer. Stop it! There you go. Something in front of you, not next to you. That's the trailer that was on the back of the Voron. So guess what's got to come back over here and get its trailer again? Look, MJ was just here this morning. I'm being gawked at. With a wagging tail and a goofy smile. So once we get this stuff delivered, I'm going to let Sam out, and then we'll find us a truck to tow the scout trailer with. Alright, let's at least back this thing out of the box. If it'll back up out of the box. There we go. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay. Now we need a scout. Is the earth roamer still here? No. So I have 0 scouts over here. Alright, we gotta go get one. And we're not going to use him. As fun of a truck as it is, sorry, the Silverado's got to get put away. But the new addition to the Scout family that I was going to use the other day, and I let somebody talk me out of it. But we're going to go ahead and try it out anyhow. As long as I can hook a trailer onto it with the fuel add-on. Oh yeah. See? Don't always go for the bottom one because it's not always the best. Yeah. Okay. We want the light trailer hitch. Need a roof rack. Well, okay, it's still on there behind the fuel carrier. Or, let's see, a fuel carrier has 238 gallons. And the maintenance frame has no gallons. We're going to go with the fuel. All right. You know, that takes the Alright, let's see how it does. Little baby Tatra. Mirror's kind of useless. I like it. Nice unique horn. Alright, you catch an alert bunny? Unique up on it. Excuse me. 'Tis the season. Or if you just know when I get into the other map, it will pick anything to track except the task I was doing. Ooh. That rock tried to get me. So far, so good. But it hasn't really had to do any real work yet. Oh, look at that. It actually did pick the task that I had going already. Region reversal is the mid 70 percentile. I believe it was right at 75%. Down here, solo play, we're at about 37, I think, at the start of this. Obviously, because we don't need to go back to the sawmill, we're going to have a slightly altered route once we get this trailer. Excuse me. Oh, this ought to be fun. Alright, let's stop the engine here real quick. My tires are smaller than the ones on the trailer. Well, this is going to be a lot of fun. Alright, let's get the map rotated around. Now we are going down here. So I think what we're gonna do is saw the top of your head off. No, just kidding. We're around in there with a stick, see if we can't find that dad burn clock. Do I want to take this way to the train tracks? No, I don't. We're going to come back this way out. And come this way around. Go this way. See, that's just too steep of a drop to try to get out of the tracks right there. Okay. And then we're going to go right back the way we did prior. Stop off at the fuel station and back around this way. Doo-doo-doo. And up. Alright, there's our route. Well, now we'll really see what kind of work this little Tatra does as a scout. The scout trailer, it's got a pull is twice the size it is. My little wheels is just a spinning. Out there on the asphalt in the rain, just a spinning. I'm sorry, I just don't have faith in it to have enough weight to keep the trailer from yanking it off when the load breaks. And unfortunately, that trailer is big enough to yank it around. Trailer's caught on a chunk of asphalt. Now a more capable scout would have probably just jerked it right up over top of it. But we still didn't get stuck. It's such a cute little truck, isn't it? And you can kind of tell when it's getting jerked around by the trailer. by kind of tell, I mean, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Let's see now. Yeah, definitely got a cross right here. Well, I wonder. If we go to here, just go through the trees. Getting dark on us again already. You know, if we can keep it out of the mud, hold on. Yep, we're gonna head down there. So we got the map upside down again. Oh, hang on. Time of day. She's squirrely. She didn't want to turn. Let the trailer jerk it backwards. I mean, again though, the trailer is twice the size, at least. Maybe even 3 times the size. So it only stands to reason that that thing would create an issue here and there. Got an itchy nose. Does that mean somebody's gonna give me money? Well, we made it to the railroad tracks. C500. Nope, FLD. Trailer's just struggling to get up there. Ah, too far. Oh, are we on? I think we're on. Oh, no, it's going off the other side. It's definitely wide enough to straddle them. It just doesn't want to do it. Well, when I get up here to the next checkpoint, I'm going to have to let Sam back in. He's giving me the "I'm done" mark. He's not quite sure what to think because all the snow's melted. So. He gets outside and he just sits on the porch for a second and looks at it like, dude, the yard's different. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Time to continue on. Probably should have shut my engine off while I was there, but, you know, I didn't. Fall asleep, off to bed. All right, Steve, we'll catch you later. You have yourself a good night. Probably a big rock or something to catch it on. Yeah, a few good-sized rocks in there. But I gotta say though, it's doing a pretty darn good job pulling this thing. You know, a couple of spots where the trailer has muscled me, but I would expect that with it being bigger than what the truck is. But it's still been doing a pretty darn good job. And we got all over to the fuel station and never had to touch the roof rack or the fuel pod that's on the back of the truck. Wait a second. Okay, then. Never mind. I misread that for a second. I was thinking, man, these should all be set at $8 a gallon. And I can swear that just said 4. But it was something else I was looking at. Sam's going through his needy phase. He played for like hour and 15 minutes after I got home. I didn't even get to eat without playing. Had to play all through dinner. Good hour and 15 minutes we did it. And it just wasn't enough. He just wants to keep going and going and going right now. If I could afford another dog, I'd grab one of his kids and bring home. But unfortunately, I cannot afford to have another pet right now. Vet bills and food bills alone would kill me. Grab that one. Come on, turn the corner. No, don't fall backwards. It's just not wanting to turn. Trailer's dragging into a straight line. Well, there we go. We got it. But we got her. I didn't want to do it, but we did it. See, what he's after is I just finished off a lemonade and he wants the bottle. Absolute casual. Hello there. Like button smushed. Working, so going back to lurking. Alright. Appreciate you there, brother. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Houston, we may have a problem. See, that one won't do it. That one on that tree. Alright, see, now don't be knocking the Tatra as a scout. That was some serious work right there. Don't tell me this guy can't handle it. Is it squirrely? Yes. Does it get pushed around by big trailers? Yes. Did it just jerk itself and the trailer up over the cliff? Yes. I dare say this little guy is putting in more work than the HX did. Doing a little bit better job. So far we're going on an hour and 20 minutes on one task. But I still think it's less time than I spent Monday night on the same task. Hey, Jim. Been a while since you've been in here. At least since you said anything in chat. Right. And again, I'm not up on all the text lingo and stuff, so you'd have to let me know what WSG stands for. After a year, you can see my face. Yeah, I've done a little bit of growing here with the channel and everything. So, how you doing? Okay, I mean that's. I'll take your word for it on that one. The letters don't seem to match, but okay. If that's the general gist of it, I can go with that. But I'm good. I'm good. How about yourself? Alright. Let's get this contract completed, at least in one of the places. Cellular Trouble, you've done me a solid. Patching up the foundation in time guarantees the house can keep standing for a couple of more years, and the tools from the trailer made the repairs a whole lot easier. Here, this is for your trouble. 1,350 XP, 16,500 cash. Alright, let me grab me another little sip here. I'm going to go ahead and make Sam happy because he's sitting down here just jonesing for this plastic bottle. So I got to cut the wrapper off of it, or I'll be picking up wrapper from everywhere in the house. So give me 1 second. It's like his favorite toy ever. I mean, I could have saved a fortune in dog toys if I would have known that giving him empty bottles was the way to his heart. Alright. Clay and trees. We need 2 bricks, 1 medium plank, 1 wooden plank. That is 5 slots worth of cargo. Going to the northeast village. So, bricks pick up here. I have all the planks we need here. Have to go? Alright, no problem, man. Thanks for stopping in. C500 is sitting there. So we need a truck and trailer to go get the planks and then go shoot up for the bricks and then over. Got the FLD. See, supposedly I got stuff everywhere. Have I remembered to unmute my mic? I believe I have. Thank you, Streamlabs. Alright, well, I guess we'll take the FLD. It's basically going to be making loop in this because where are all these trailers at? One at the fuel station. You know what? Let's take the Voron. It's a little bit closer. Be back in a year. Alright, let's swing around, grab the trailer, grab some fuel, and go after some goodies. Can't believe it's getting dark already. Didn't we like literally just change the time? VTech, hello there. Okay. So yeah, we'll shoot down to the sawmill and pick that stuff up, and then we'll. Ooh, wait, we can get bricks here too, can't we? So, and then we're going there. Ooh, great! I love it! I love it! I love it! All right, guys. Change your plans. Take the track. And in fact, we will take this route down to the sawmill. Up there. Cut through. Do. I apologize for the crinkling. Some young man is thoroughly enjoying his plastic model and has to do it right behind all of us. And tracks. Take the tracks all the way up to this exit. There. Into there. There. And in. Alright. There we go. Plan of attack. Time of day. 6 a.m. Always 6 a.m. I'm doing good, VTech. How about yourself? Gotta say, I was definitely pleasantly surprised with how well that little Tatra did. Bobby Bridgman, hello there. Ooh. Of course, I'm beating my poor truck up. Need to go to bed? Alright, VTech, you have yourself a good night. Appreciate you stopping in, brother. I'm so funny with that bottle. Well, and he wonders why I don't usually give them to him while I'm streaming. Ah, that's the spot where I usually cut through the trees. You can kind of get along the edge, but it can be kind of dangerous. Ooh, clip the wall. Yeah, I suppose you probably could cut that corner if you wanted. Don't know that it'll save you much. But I'm definitely going to need to bring some more logs down. Because I'm about to use up everything we got right here. That's it for the sawmill. Sawmill is now empty. Okay, let's go. Let's see if we can at least accomplish 2 tasks tonight. I feel like it's a win that I didn't spend the entire time on that cellular trouble. After how that particular one treated me the other night. My own fault. Taking the wrong road. Had to take the scenic route. Oh, we've never been down this road before. I wonder what's down here. I'll tell you what's down here. Chaos. Lots of falling over. Come on. Come on, moron. Get it up over there. Buddy Sergey swears by you. Don't be letting Sergey down. Look, see that one? There you go. The tree right in front of you. That's the one you grab. We got a little bit of a trailer holding the back of the truck up. I got another truck here somewhere. Ah, the elephant. I'm going to swipe some fuel out of the Jenny so I don't have to go to the fuel station. Refuel from the generator to me. And now it's starting to rain. Bricks, 2 please. Alright. So far this one's going pretty good, but I don't want to jinx it. So we're going to leave it so far. Looks like something is up there. Oh, there's a task up there. I don't know if I've activated it or not. Yeah, we got a pretty decent straddle going on until we hit the bridge. He walked away, the bottle is now flat. Figure he's going through another growing spurt though, because he's eating better here the last couple of days. He's been eating pretty good. Alright, we gotta roll the horn at the platform, right? Chester Sandlin. It's going pretty good. How about yourself? I have not flipped a truck or anything today. In fact, I used the Tatra 805 to pull a curtain side scout trailer, which was like almost 3 times the size of the truck I was pulling it with. Started to slide off, and that little truck with its winch pulled both the truck and trailer back up the cliff. So, if anybody asks, Tatra 805 does make a good scout. Why are you trying to get... Alright, you're just trying to troll me now. Look, you. Enough of the goofing around. Get back on the track like you were. Ah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Alright, we're getting close. We are doing pretty good. Alright, let's get this stuff offloaded. 2 bricks, 1 medium plank, and 1 wooden plank. Clay and trees! Okay, boards, check. Bricks, check. Now what should I use for the walls? Could be brickwork, could be timber. Ah, well, I'll figure it out. Here's your payment. 1,300 XP, 16,650 cash. And some pets for my puppy dog. That's the best part of the payment right there. Alright. So that shows that I've got 4. How many are actually over here? We're not counting the contests. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 of them. Which one don't I have? Probably for a rainy day. Nope, got that. Got Heart of the Sawmill. Covering bases. Secrets buried in soil. Rainy day. Oh, I counted covering the bases twice. So yeah, I got all 4 of them there. Okay. Nice. Secrets buried in soil. Find and scan swamp checkpoints. That is a seismic vibrator mission. Okay, covering the bases. Deliver the prototype exploration unit to the camp, as well as 3 oil barrels. Oil picks up at the fuel station. Prototype exploration unit is at the logging camp. Okay. Heart of the sawmill. The generator has to go all the way up to the logging station. And then we need service spare parts and oil to the logging station. And for a rainy day is 2 cement and 1 short log going to the southwest village. To the back of the southwest village. Alright, well, may as well take them in order, but we're going to need a seismic truck. Oh, wait, is the Gensu still set up for... No, I don't think it is. I don't think I use that in here. Because I think I used the 605 on this one. But let's check. Yeah, she's just set up for fuel. Okay, back to the garage. Truck storage. Ooh, is it not in the garage? Is it out and about? It may be out and about. It is all the way over there. Now it's in the garage. Back. Found a truck stop you've never been to after all these years. North of Whiteville. What's it called? Because I think I may have been there before. Adrian Waller. Just had a talk with your cancer specialist. PSA test came back clear. Clear is good, correct? Nice. And you know who took care of that one for you, don't you? That would be the good Lord himself taking care of that. Sicko 19 now. Yeah, I'm almost thinking I may have been there before. I mean, it's been a while, so. Yeah, Dublin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been there. Hold on. Okay. Sign fell down. That's the important part. The damage I can live with. A sign stuck to me, I cannot. Yes, that is the good Lord looking out for you, Adrian. And we will continue to pray that your tests stay clear. Usually go to one of the 4 or 5 in Whiteville itself. Yaxia. RDJ, good evening, sir. Welcome in. I mean, I imagine this one probably won't be too hard if it's just checking the points in the swamp, because there's only the one swamp on the other map, so. That I know of. So, you know, the other night when I ended about half an hour early, it turned out to be a good thing, because YouTube crashed. YouTube themselves crashed about 10 minutes later. Zing sent me a message on Discord and said, hey, good thing you ended. All right. Of course, I've got to go back in here because, of course, it's not tracking my task. Yeah. The Ranger app, they're all going to be down there, so fairly easy. Still able to stream when it crashed. Nice. Oh. It seemed like it came back up fairly, fairly soon, like within an hour or so. Cause I had checked shortly after, probably about 20 minutes after he said I tried getting on to see if it was back on. I tried getting on YouTube on my TV, and at first it said no, and then about another 20 minutes or so, then it was fine. I was going to go ahead and continue to follow the road around until it doesn't work. Kind of watching that middle one. Oh, see? Oh, see, we're still going down. Oh! What the heck? There ain't nothing there. That stupid bush should not have got me. Okay. Well, I don't know if this guy's going to do it or not, but we'll give the CK a shot. First flip of the night. Where's that at? We're going to put a marker on there just so I can see where I got to head to. Uh-oh. Yeah. And the closest vehicle I got is a CK. But I'm sorry, that bush should not have flipped that truck over. And it's getting dark again? Holy cow. It's dark way too soon on this map. How do I play my songs? I got them set up through OBS. Yeah, I got it set up for OBS to pick it up as a source, and I just select the source and away it goes. We are going to park this guy behind the tree. That's the only way it's going to do it. And I can't reach any of the top winch points. We're going to have to use that other tree, I think. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, if you got one, go ahead and send it, and we'll see how well it works out. Too many trees, I can't see what's going on. I don't think this guy's gonna do it. Let's throw it down here. Throw that on. Yeah, CK's not gonna cut it. Alright. Where's my other truck? Come here, Paystar. Where you at? You'll be all the way down bottom of the list. We'll be after the stream. You can make it really fast and play. Alright, yeah, we'll check it out. Okay. So again, I'm just going to put me a marker over there so I know where I'm headed. I bet I could pull the Silverado out. I bet that would get that Truck back on its feet. Super King Kong power to no end truck. After the tree. Back off that stupid bush. Alright. The number is not going down any going this way. So it's gotta be off to my right. However, the top one was going down, going the other way. Oh, that's going up. Down. Okay, so we are off to one side or the other of it. Oh, really? Really? I was that close to it? Sheesh. Numbers are going down. Still going down. Going up. Okay. 2-1 from the final one. Really? So it's going to be back this way. We'll start with that point in mind. How about that? The only flip of the night was because of a bush that legitimately should not have been able to flip my truck over. Well, MJ this morning, he was using a rather unsuspecting truck for his seismic missions on this map, the 73210. It's not a bad truck, but ones that are real maps that are real rocky like this, constantly up and down, I don't like to use it on because it's always banging its chin. In fact, that is the only reason that I have the Mr. Bus's Kikimore version of that truck. Because it has the front end lifting suspension. Alright, and another one bites the dust. Secrets buried in the soil. Well, you managed to take some surprising readings. That means we've got our work cut out for us. At the very least, we need to track down that groundwater source. Thanks for your service. As agreed, here's your payment. 130 XP, 2,200 cash. And ladies and gentlemen, that's where we're going to go ahead and end the stream tonight instead of starting something else and getting in the middle of it and having to stop. So we're going to call it a stream right there. I want to say thank you all for watching. And if you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, please feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. Tomorrow evening, we will be back with the guys for season reversal and see what kind of chaos we can get into. And of course, my mission starting out is going to be to finish Cellular Trouble and rescue my mess that I have going on. So there is that. Again, thank you, and we will see you next time.
Been a wild little ride here tonight, laughing along under that blue light. From the first hello to the last GG, y'all been sitting right here next to me. The stream is ending, but it ain't goodbye. the clutch plays down to every small fail. You were right there raising all that hell. The chat rolling fast like a hometown creek. Can't wait to do it all again next week.